Hey, second grade. Miss Leadhome here again, and I have a really funny book for you today. It's called Big Smelly Bear. Look at all these flies around him. He is so smelly that the flies are all over. Let's read to see why this bear is so smelly. I told you it was going to be funny. Big Smelly Bear never washed. Big Smelly Bear never brushed. Big Smelly Bear never took a bath. Big Smelly Bear was followed by a big smelly stink wherever he went. Flies buzzed all around him, but they were the only ones that ever came close. Why do you think no one is coming close to Big Smelly Bear? Look at the frog and the mouse. They don't want to be by him. Exactly. He stinks. Uh-oh. When the animals in the forest got a whiff of Big Smelly Bear, they ran away as quickly as they could. None of this seemed to bother Big Smelly Bear, but sometimes he did think that it would be nice to have a friend. Do you think it really didn't bother Big Smelly Bear? Yeah, look at him up there. He's watching everybody run away from him. I think actually he's probably feeling really sad. What do you think he should do? Then, one morning, everything changed. Big Smelly Bear woke up with the most terrible itch. He tried to scratch his back with his paw, but he couldn't reach. What is a paw? Trying to scratch your back. Yeah, it's like the bear's hand. The word for hand is paw on a bear. You ever try to scratch your back and you can't reach and it itches and itches? That's what happened to him. Uh-oh. He tried rolling on the ground in the dirt, but that didn't stop the itching either. Big Smelly Bear was itchier and dustier than ever. If you could give Big Smelly Bear some advice, what would you tell him? How could he stop itching? Let's see if he does it. He tried scratching his back with a tree branch. It's a good idea. But that made the itch even itchier. He tried rubbing his back against the trunk of an old tree. That didn't help at all. What will he do? I would scratch your back for you, said a voice from above. But you are much too smelly. Big Smelly Bear looked up and he saw a big fluffy bear sitting in some branches. Big Fluffy Bear smiled at Big Smelly Bear. Why do you think this bear is fluffy and not smelly? Maybe that bear takes a bath? I don't know. Maybe it's just a different kind of bear. Let's see. Why don't you take a bath? Asked Big Fluffy Bear. Then you wouldn't itch or smell. Because I don't need a bath, replied Big Smelly Bear. Do you think he doesn't need a bath? Look at all these flies. Ooh. Yes, you do, said Big Fluffy Bear. No, I don't, said Big Smelly Bear. Yes, you do, growled Big Fluffy Bear. No, I do not, growled Big Smelly Bear back. Yes, you do, cried Big Fluffy Bear. No, I do not, shouted Big Smelly Bear. Uh-oh, they're having a fight. Who's going to win? I don't know either. Yes, you do, shouted Big Fluffy Bear, because you stink. Both big bears sat quietly for a minute. Then Big Smelly Bear sighed a big sigh. Oh, all right, he said, and he stomped off grumbly down the hill to the pond. Can you believe that he is agreeing to take a bath? I am shocked. When Big Smelly Bear got out of the pond, he shook the water from his big body. Big Fluffy Bear jumped down from the tree and sniffed. There, she said, that is much better. Now you smell all clean. And she scratched his back for him. Why did she decide to scratch his back finally? Because he's finally clean. That was nice. The itch was gone. Big Smelly Bear sighed. Thank you, he said. Then he gave Big Fluffy Bear's back a little scratch too. I'm not going to take any more baths, he said. Big Fluffy Bear smiled, and the two big bears had a little bear hug. Do you think that he's really not going to take any more baths? What if he stops taking a bath? Do you think that Big Fluffy Bear will still be his friend? I don't know either. Sounds kind of like a dangerous idea. Big Smelly Bear liked Big Fluffy Bear very much. Even though he said he would never bathe again, sometimes, late at night, he would wander down to the big pond. And can you guess what he was doing? Look at the picture. What's he doing? It looks like he's taking a bath. Why do you think he's doing it? He said he was never going to do it again. Let's see. Was this your answer? Yeah, he wanted to keep his friend, right? If all you have to do to have a friend is take a bath, I think that's a pretty good deal. That's the end. Wasn't that a silly story? Big Smelly Bear? Would you want to be Big Smelly Bear's friend? Would you be his friend before he took a bath? Or after? Or both? It's kind of a hard one. I'd like to be his friend before, but if he smelled too bad, you might have to wait. Here's your question. Do you think that Big Smelly Bear will keep taking a bath? Why or why not? So you will write, I think Big Smelly Bear will take baths or will not take baths now because. Why is he doing it? Or if you think he's not going to do it anymore, he's like, it's too much work. I don't like it. I like being smelly. I need my flies back. Tell me why. But then, if you could give him advice, remember you gave him advice earlier, what would you tell him to do? Would you say, yes, take the bath so you can have Big Fluffy Bear as a friend, or, taking a bath is boring. Just be smelly. I don't know. What do you think? I look forward to seeing what you think. I hope you liked this silly story, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.